going on, guys? Oh my gosh, good to see you guys. Obviously, I am at the shop and gonna do this outside here as long as my Wi-Fi can stand it. I've got it actually right here, so hopefully it's gonna be a non-eventful show, even if Jack is here. Uh-oh, on my screen here it's blank. Somebody, it looks dark. Oh, why does it look dark? What is going on? I can't see you. All right, let's see here. Camera. I can see me on here. No video, but sounds good. Where are you? All right, let's try this. Hang tight, guys. I'll tell you what, right when I said it's going to be non-eventful, sure enough, it's going to be an eventful night. Hang tight. I'm going to get in on my computer. I'm going to mute. Both of them are black. I have no idea why that is. Computer. Oh my goodness, I might as well sign out of that one. That way I don't have confusion. Would it be a Johnny's Journey live stream if we didn't have technical difficulty? I mean, let's do it. Turn on your hotspot. It's on. It's on. All right. Somebody give me a thumbs up if everything is perfect right now. It's not. OMG, it's not working. Patty's laughing. Of course you're laughing. This is I'm not even going to say it. Still a black screen. I can see me. Why is it still a black screen? We have no video. What in the world? We lost power yesterday. Oh my goodness. Black as night. I'm sitting here seeing myself. I can hear you, but the screen is black. Oh, for the love. Audio only. Okay. All right, let me try and go back in on my phone. Oh, guys, is this going to be, this is going to be a fun show, isn't it? Hang on. I don't know why it would be doing it on both of them. View on Inner Studio. I'm trying. All right, I got audio. I got that. Enter Studio. You guys have me now? See me now. Oh my gosh, what a fiasco. All right, there you are. Someone says you need Amazon. I'm wondering if that was Johnny, you jinxed yourself. Absolutely. Now I think I'm delayed. We see you and hear you on one screen. Echoing. Mine's lagging real. Oh, hang on. Let me go live here. Oh my gosh. It'll be 9 o'clock and I'll still be trying to get it fixed. Oosh, black on the other side. I don't know why I've got two screens. Now you just froze. We can see you, but it's kind of blurry. All right, I'm gonna go. The funny thing is, frozen on one screen, black on the other. Okay, it must be my Wi-Fi. I wanted to do this, but this is how. Oh, for the love. I'll tell you what, guys. I've had a good day, but it's turning south fast. All right, I'm gonna go into my office, put my Wi-Fi up in the window where it normally is. I'm gonna put my screen here. You guys are being so patient. I'm still frozen on my computer. All right, can you see me now? Can you hear me now? I'm trying to relocate my computer. My audio in that normally does pretty good in my office. I thought it would be okay. Yay, 59 people are still here watching me mess up. 58 patient people, absolutely. I'll tell you what a still frozen Johnny Shenanigans are awesome. I'm trying, guys. This is crazy. Can you guys see me now? Can you guys see me or hear me now? There you are in my office. Let me close the door so it doesn't. Is that any better? Are we any better? Both gotcha. Now this is too funny and I'm still second time here. Sorry about that. It's not normally a crazy, I'm gonna go ahead and say shit show. I don't know if I'll get in trouble. Oh, but this is what I've got. If it ends up being too bad or whatever, then we'll just end the stream and we'll go from there. You guys all know it's just a constant struggle out here with the um with the internet and that. So sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. You're blurry, but no robot voice, no. All right, I'm just gonna start saying hi to some people. Everybody that came in early, I've already been saying hi to you guys. Thank you for coming in. Box Fan D in the house. There's a T-shirt that says I'm running this. Yeah, that I think I need that. Let's talk about Bev's build. Let's talk about Bev's build. I know, right? We just got here and you just cleared up. See, Dawn, I was waiting for you. Now, can we start the show? Oh, man, guys, if you guys, 90% of the people in the chat have been following me for a long time. You know I get this way at the end of the build because it's so exciting because you know, another build ends. I've got another one in the driveway waiting to get started, already started on it. So we are going. Okay, here's Johnny. All right. So I can't tell if I'm lagging. I'm going to pretend that I'm not. We're going to talk about the build, but I want to show you guys a couple of things before I get started. I had a visitor at the shop here, and look what they brought me. Oh, man, the Aloha State. I wasn't sure if I'd ever get the Aloha State, and there you go. It's going to go up on the wall. And type in meetup if you're joining us in September. Awesome, awesome. Now, what I want to say real quick, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, is today's my dad's birthday. My dad died in 07, okay? My dad died in 07. Today is his birthday. My sister is here at the shop, and she brought me off of my dad's old historical vehicle, Michigan plates. My dad had a Tornado. My sister has it. Bobby has it. It's an old Tornado. My father died in 07. He had a home in Michigan as well as Illinois. And Bobby gave me my dad's license plate. So that means more than you can ever imagine to me. She also gave me her Cadillac plates, $8.99. That stands for Cadillac. So I've got a few more plates to go up on the wall. That's a nice thing to put on you. It is. It's very, very nice. Super cool plate. It is a super cool plate. I'll tell you what, I am getting some incredible license plates here. And even this one, that Hawaii one, that belongs to a dear friend of mine, and that was her sister's plate. So that means a lot to me as well. So anyway, let's get the show started. Bev is coming to get her van tomorrow. I installed the Webasto heater today. If you have any questions whatsoever on the good, the bad, and the ugly of the install, put QQQ, question mark, question mark, question mark. Put it in the chat. If my moderators, if I miss one, if my moderators would please make sure that I get that. And also, if you have any questions on this build, please let me know and put those questions in the chat. But tomorrow we are going to have a celebration. This has not happened to me yet. When Les and Bernadette and I got done with that last van, we went to Pappy's Barbecue in St. Louis to celebrate. Tomorrow we're going to have a celebration here at the shop. We're going to have champagne and who knows what else, because Bev, you know Bev, she only does it if she does it right. So she's going to come get her van tomorrow. I'm actually going to polyurethane a little cover that I made for the diesel heater, and this job is a wrap. Hands down, you guys know it. Patty Coretta can verify it. There's probably several other people in the chat that can verify it. The van will be back to the shop. Everyone lives in their van for a little bit and decides that they want XYZ done to it 16 months later, 4 months later, a month later. So, is she going to smash the bottle on the van? I don't think that'll happen. You just don't know, though. Jerry, good to see you here, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you, Lonnie. Thanks for coming in. Lorena, good to see you here. Let's see here. Patty A. Felix and Jesse came to see me. If you guys didn't see my short video, I put up a little short of their cargo trailer. If you don't follow Happy Place Camping, go over there and follow them. Those guys, they do cast iron cooking, they do magnet fishing, they do camping, they do off-roading, cargo trailer camping, you name it, they do it. Mary, good to see you. Kathleen, great minds. Let me read what Kathleen said. Debbie Koenig, good to see you, my friend. How about that Missouri rain? I'm telling you what, the lake overflow. It didn't overflow. It didn't breach the dam, but the culvert was completely flooded again. I'm telling you, we have had some killer rains here. The grass is growing. I was hoping I wouldn't have to cut it again until I had my helper back, and that is not going to happen for sure. What was the most difficult part of the build? What was the most difficult part of the build? I'll tell you, hands down, on all these diesel heaters, the most time-consuming is cutting that 4-inch hole. I had a brand new blade. It still took me way too long to cut that hole. Now, going back, I've done a couple installs where whatever type of blade I had, it went straight through. I'm telling you, if it kills me, I'm going to find that blade again, because this one was a brand new one, and I fought with it and fought with it and fought with it. I will tell you, the easiest part of this build, this Webasto fuel install, it's petrol, was connecting it to the fuel pump. ProMaster made it the easiest that it can possibly be ever. Literally, the fuel pump is right next to the driver's seat, right where they keep the battery at. It's right behind that. You take that cap off. There is just a clip on there. It's like a space saver type thing. Pull that off, put your new one on, you're good to go. Like, it doesn't get easier. I was a little nervous about doing it all right. And I'll tell you what, the absolute cleanest install I've done, because their fuel pump, you don't have to have it at a 45-degree angle like all the diesel heater Chinese ones call for. So that was very, very, very easy for me to do. And so let me see if I can highlight this. I think we've got my Webasto heater is a gas heater that pulls fuel from my gas tank. So just one tank to fill. What was the benefit of a diesel heater instead? The Webasto heater, that's exactly right. This one is pulling from her gas tank, one tank to fill, no worry about the diesel in the back. I will tell you though, I feel like when I started this up, the gas smell is a lot stronger than the diesel smell to me. I don't think it smokes as bad, but yeah. And it took me like 3 times to get it to prime because she bought the basic remote, which, you know, it's fine. So here we go. The hardest part is keeping all the sawdust picked up. Now, Darcy spent a week with me here at the shop, probably a little bit over a week, and she helped keep my shop clean. She did a bunch of polyurethaning and staining and helping out. And that poor girl, I'll tell you what, there is no one better to have around your shop than someone that's a little bit more OCD than you are. And I loved having my friend here. Keep checking your mail. There may be something coming your way. Sweet. I always love gifts. Let's see here. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. My Webasto heater is, yep, that's great news about the heater install. It was nice. Darcy needs a new vacuum. I know, right? That poor girl, she probably is going to sleep for a month after helping out at the shop. I think Darcy was there 2 weeks, hated to see her leave. Absolutely. I would think a diesel heater is safer in case of a leak within the van. Absolutely. Because diesel fuel is non-combustible. Sometimes OCD works out. Absolutely. Why not Little Buddy heater? I am a perfectly good fan of a Little Buddy heater. I have done a lot of research on the Mr. Buddy, and I have never had an issue running mine in an enclosed space. There has been video tests out there. This guy put one in a truck camper for hours and hours. He had it like 100 and something degrees in there. Zero. He had a carbon monoxide tester. Zero carbon monoxide. But the Mr. Buddy is a wet heat, and these diesel heaters, the Webasto heater, is a dry heat. That would be the number one reason. The other thing is the Mr. Buddy heater, those little propane tanks last about 5 hours. So sometime in the middle of the night, you're going to run out of heat. Now, what I can tell you is hands down, people that have the Webasto heater, the Chinese diesel heaters, you turn them on high because that's the best place to put a heater so you don't get soot buildup. Turn it on high. People run it and they get it just an edge past uncomfortable, and they go to bed. And then sometime in the middle of the night, they may turn it back on, warm it back up in there, and turn it back off. Most people don't run them all night. They're not good heaters to run on low. That builds up soot in it, and it's going to ruin the life of it, and you're going to be tearing it apart working on it. The other thing, the Mr. Buddy heater. I had a small van. When I had a small van, that Ford Econoline, it was an E150. I had the Mr. Buddy heater. I would take it to the hospital. I would sleep all day in my van. I would put that Mr. Buddy heater on pilot, and it was really just enough heat to kind of keep that chill off. So if you had a little pile of blankets on you, you had that pilot light going. It's a pretty sweet deal. Where is Bev's heater located in her van? It's actually behind the driver's seat. It's in the galley. It's underneath her sink. It's got its own little box, and it vents out behind the driver's seat, facing down the aisle. So once you're warm under your covers, hopefully they keep you warm. Absolutely. I just run mine on high, take the chill off. Yep, absolutely. And I'll tell you, I know several people that I've done them. All the installs I've done, I put that diesel fuel towards the back door, except for Reese's. Hers is behind her passenger seat. And that was because she had an aluminum bulkhead that was perfect for where her diesel heater went. Maddie is in the shop. Mom bought her a new bed, and she is laying out there, and she is snug as a bug in a rug. Darcy, I would be happy to sweep up after Johnny too. You guys are rock stars. I have a Mr. Buddy heater in my cabinet at home. Haven't used it since 2013. That's sweet. High temp periodically burn time is probably good to cook off the carbon. That is exactly right. When I put in these diesel heaters for people, I tell them, if you're going to run it for a little while and then shut it off, and run it for a little while and then shut it off, and run it for a little while, shut it off, you need to turn that on high, open up the doors or whatever, burn that soot off. It may smoke, whatever. That's burning the soot off. That's what you need. Do that periodically. Also, when you've got a diesel heater or a gas heater, every 4 weeks, you should be turning your heater on, heating that up, burning whatever's built up in there, shut it back down. Does charging things in vehicles with 12-volt adapter affect the performance and life of the battery? I have a 700-watt power station. The batteries are made to charge using your auxiliary port. Don't ever charge things while you're not driving. I wouldn't do that. But if you're driving and you're charging while you're driving, I haven't had any issues. I've been using mine for 2 years, charging while I'm driving. Now, you guys know I'm not on the road full time like a lot of people are. But if you're driving and charging, you're good. The other thing is say it cuts down the life expectancy of your battery. Let's just say 2 months. To me, it's worth 2 months of that life of the battery to get the power that I need to boondock. And you got to remember, all these batteries have about 3,000 charges, 2,500 charges, depending on the type of battery you get, some even less. So no matter how you drain that battery down and it charges back up, you're getting, it's not that you're taking away from it, you're using the expected cycles of that battery. Good question, Kelly. Where's little Maddie? Awesome. Annette's in the house. Good to see you. Johnny just okay. Hey there, Crystal. You have some crazy times in your van lately. Be safe. Debbie Conan talks about, she is a subscriber to Crystal La Gringa. She has got a minivan and that she built out. It's a cool build. Check that out. Love the 5-gallon tank on the install. Let's see. Thank you for that answer concerning the battery. Absolutely. Now let's talk about, so we talked about the Webasto. I love how I installed it. I watched a couple of videos, and because that fuel line comes right down by the tank, I was underneath that van. ProMaster actually has how the tank is connected. It's a bracket. It's got a spare hole in it. Webasto sends you a bolt and a nut. It goes straight through that pump. So the pump is outside underneath the van, up in a compartment. So it's not getting a whole lot of the rock salt or the debris from the road. I mean, it's a pretty sweet install. But you could probably buy 10 Chinese heaters for the price of one Webasto. But we'll see. We're going to keep in contact with Bev, see how she likes it, see if she has any problems. If we have any problems, I'm going to know it, and I will keep you guys posted. Now, let's talk about AC units. I'm getting a lot of questions about AC units. I want to make sure, if I explained it in a prior live stream, I apologize. I want to say this one more time. The Blue Eddy. You've got a 12-volt port, 10 amp. You've got a 25 amp port, or you've got a 30 amp port, depending on which one you have. If you've got an AC unit that puts out a minimum of 315 watts, you're not going to be able to run that AC unit on high ever, because you're going to constantly trip the breaker. If you run it at 315 and you've got a refrigerator that runs at 85, Hopefully you don't, but you might. You're not going to be able to run them both simultaneously. You have to think these things out, guys. So many people want AC units in their van because of their dogs, because of their pets. If you want an AC unit, please think about what you're doing. Get at least 600 to 900 amp hours of battery, and then you're going to have to be darn sure you get enough solar up top or a DC to DC charger that can handle it. I don't want you guys getting this stuff and then being upset that you could only run it when you're on shore power or for just minutes at a time. All right, hang on, I got a tag. Most of my clients, do most of your clients camp off grid? I always camp with electric hookup. Good question. Good question. My clients, I'm gonna venture to say it's probably about, some of them are probably 50-50. I've got some clients that may be off grid 20 times a year and be on shore power, 345 days a year. So I do feel like a lot of people that I build out for, their goal is to be off grid. I feel like many of them probably more than like what we see in Arizona where we're all off grid. I would say that a lot of them are more 50-50. Let's just go 50-50. What was Bev's water setup in the kitchen? Sweet. I'm telling you guys, I'm dialing it in. Her water setup, she's got a 20-gallon freshwater tank. It goes to an accumulator, a water pump, and it literally is behind the wheel well, accessible from the back of the van. She's got a gravity fill and she's got a hose fill. It is pumped to the front sink. She's got a little bar sink and 3/4 inch drain. I'm telling you, almost everyone except for Coretta had that RV drain. It fit on every single van I've done, except for I didn't use it on mine because I didn't know about it when I built out mine. And Patty Coretta's, I didn't know about it on hers. And she's got a fancy kind of drain, a fancy sink. And Gracie's got one too, so I'll keep you posted. Those RV drains, I'm telling you what, I need to just buy 20 of them and keep them at the shop because they fit on all the things I've been doing. And I love it. What was, let's see here. Ram dealer didn't say anything about the inverter installed to the van battery when I went for work. I think they would have said something if they were concerned at all. Absolutely. I 100% am happy to hear that, because if there was any chance of them not honoring a warranty or something because you did that, you 100% would have been notified. And I actually talked to, I can't remember who I called and talked to about that. And I talked to Blue Eddie about it, about doing that, and they were fine with it. The difference is, guys, we've got all these battery systems now that are supercharged. They're charging. My shore power on Bev's van melted. My 12 gauge extension cord, for whatever reason, melted on the shore power. It didn't trip the breaker on my shop. So that has to be investigated still. It's all been removed. A new one is coming tomorrow, but that was a shock. That was a shock. Do you or anyone here know anything about installing 3M ceramic film on the windshield that's supposed to make windshield tougher? I do not know anything about that. I have in O'Fallon, Missouri, somebody that does like vinyl, it can't remember what it's called now, vinyl wrapping and stuff like that. I bet they do windshields because the ambulance had it done when it was there. They would know exactly what your question is. Of course, you're in Illinois, so that would help. Guys, if I missed your question, please put it back in there again. I'm thinking about putting in some major batteries to get rid of the noisy generator. That's, because a lot of times it is after dark, you want to lay there with your air conditioner on and fall asleep, and you can't run your generator. Curtin Snow had a security film. It stood up to an intruder with a hammer, hit the window many times. It shattered but didn't break. I'm already on windshield, I think, number 3 on my van. 600 amp hour batteries will need 1200 watts of solar. It is 2-to-1 solar batteries for charging batteries if you're only charging with solar. If you're not only charging with solar, then you might be able to get away with 600 on the roof or 800 on the roof. Is the Webasto better than the Chinese heaters? I think so. But I think that because we have seen, me personally, have probably installed, let's just say 7, and I've had problems with 3 or 4 of them. And the solution from the companies were just take it out and I'll send you a new one. So it's kind of a hassle because I can't charge a client to put a diesel heater in twice. So for me, it's a hassle. But we know that Webasto heaters are they're supposed to be better. They are smaller, I will tell you that. So if you want it installed underneath one of your seats, it is smaller. Now, Bev had factory swivel mounts put in. And one good thing is the factory ones didn't raise it up 1.5 inches. But the other problem is because it didn't raise it up, it's really too small of a space because it's slanted to put the heater underneath there. So bum, 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 half a mile. I'm missing something. Let's see here. Gas is going every day now. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for some. I'm sitting in my camper van in a huge parking lot listening to a live Snoop Dogg concert. Oh, sweet. That's sweet. Your video on the Blue Eddy 12 volt, 25 amp cord said it takes XT90, but mine takes an XT60. Because that video is 2 years old, Blue Eddy has almost, on a rare occasion, depending on what system you get, they have almost completely gone to the XT60 on a few of the units. I'm still seeing XT90s. If you bought an XT90 on my recommendation and you need an XT60 male, let me know. Send me your address on my MidwestVanBuilders.com. I've got a bulk of XT60. I will send you the mail that you need. But I mean, Amazon takes everything back. And if you ever order those XT60s and they give you 5 of them and you need 1 of them, that is a fantastic thing to send to Midwest Van Builders, and I'll send you something in return. A koozie or stickers or something. We have a storm rolling in. Time to batter down the hatches. Oh man, D, give me a call after the show. Thanks, D. Call me at about 9:15 my time. Stay safe out there, D. Stay safe out there. Anyway, so the shower has turned out incredible. The toilet door, I put the weather stripping around it so we can compress it shut so water doesn't get in here when she showers. It really turned out nice. The shower door, I'm having trouble finding a latch that will work. I routed in a place for a magnet because I thought a magnet would help it close, and there's just too much of a gap in there. And so we're going to put one of those latches on there tomorrow. Bev has them. I'm going to have her bring them. But other than that, it turned out really nice. And when you open it, I put it in the thumbnail. When you open that door, you've got a complete privacy to the bedroom. So if you're ever traveling with somebody, if she's ever got a guest over, she can close that door and she can change clothes in the bedroom or up front, and her friend doesn't have to see her or whatever. So stay safe, Misty. Good. Not leaving, just saying bye to D. Awesome. Zor's in the house. Good to see you. Mo Bang's in the house. Johnny, I will send you a magnet link to look at. That's good, but like it's got about a 1/4 inch gap. So I put metal on the one door and a magnet on the casing. I inset the magnet, so I don't know if that's maybe what I shouldn't have done, but yeah. My phone suffer. All right. Oh my goodness, I think we might be caught up. So what else is going on? Um, this build. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put my video out first. Bev wants to really like be in her van and get everything the way she wants it before she does her video. So my tour video will come out first. Hopefully, if Missouri can get just a little bit of sun over the next couple of days, we'll do my tour. And you guys know my tour. It's very casual, you know, just kind of talking with her and showing some of the B-roll. And please, 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 look forward to her video coming out because she will do a superb job, and so will Tiny Homes and whoever else tours it. The ones I use are adjustable. Interesting. Interesting. I've decided not to do an AC in my van at this point. I think the most important thing to get into my van at this point would be a max air fan exhaust over an AC to pull out all the heat. Yeah. And if you've got a window in your van that opens that you can move some air, that's gonna help. But have you considered the Amazon wish list so people could support you and your channel that way? I don't think I haven't. I haven't. I'll have to look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. I've got a big wish list. No, I'm kidding. Um, can't wait to see it finished. You know, I always feel weird about like, you know, people sending me stuff, or I've gotten a lot of like shop warming presents, so I'm getting used to that. It is kind of weird still. I've had multiple people come and see me in the last couple of weeks, and it's fun. It's yeah, it's cool. So Johnny, good to see you here, friend. Rest in pizza. I'm gonna use that. I want pizza. I had a steak quesadilla. I had leftover steak. Kelly took me to dinner yesterday. She came down for a couple of days. We went and got a steak. I had to go to Lowe's and Menards anyway. So we went and got a steak, and I had leftover steak. So I had steak quesadillas for lunch. So that was a good. Oh, good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Cab chat around Pagoda. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Does that mean Kelly gets a free pallet from Amazon? No, no, no. We are definitely downsizing. Kelly has started cleaning out her office. I have started cleaning out my office, and no pallets. And I think she's good with it. She came down here. She was down here last night, the night before, and we sat outside and just sat in the chair and watched the sun go down. And I'll tell you what, it is just, you know, you don't need like stuff, pallets, stuff like that. You know, out here it's like just peace and quiet and tools. Let's just go with that. I'm so looking forward to seeing Bev's van. Oh man, Cindy, I can't wait. Cindy, still praying for you, my friend. I know you're not going to make it to the meetup, but take care of that foot, and we'll be here when you're here. Even with 95-degree heat, it started to look like something did the wheel well boxes today. Oh, the wheel well boxes. That's always fun because then it's like you can really start to see that vision come to life. I do that bottom wall so I can mount my fuse panel and that wheel well. I've been kind of doing that first in my builds after the floor, and it's really cool. Gary, are you going to make it to the meetup? Are you coming to the meetup? If I come back from Columbia, I will need a van conversion. Many retired people are now coming here, given the dollar conversion. I will bet so. I am hobbling around. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. I'm looking forward to seeing, yeah. I'm reading it twice now. All right, guys, let me pause for just a second to do a big thank you to, oh my goodness, my fat thumb's gonna start hitting some big thank you to all of my Patreons and my channel members for all your extra support to the channel. I appreciate you guys. This business is your calling. Housing is so expensive. This is a great service that you are doing for society. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I want to thank you guys. There's 76 people in the chat or in the stream, and when we got the audio and video straightened out, there was we were getting up. Didn't take long. We got to 72. You guys have stayed in here consistently. A lot of times people will come and go and come and go, and it really hurts your analytics. I'm okay with it because I know people got stuff to do. But when I do see it consistent like it has been tonight, I want to say thank you, because it helps my channel. It makes YouTube think I'm interesting and have fun stuff to say. So thank you. Let's see here. We're not quitters. Amen. Stephanie and Polly, extra screws for all those license plates. Oh, thank you. Let me give you this first. I'm gonna give you the doggy one. Thank you. So the funny thing is I think Darcy noticed it. She was recording me put up some license plates. I got some the other day as well that are on the wall. They're going to be in my next video. They won't be in the tour video, but they'll be in my next video, in one of my next videos. And I actually put them up with what looks like the bolts that you put your license plate up with. So she thought that was cool. Us type A people can appreciate that. And she watched me measure them out, make sure they were level. So, yep, she was a trooper. Even if I have to run and do something, I still have my earbuds in and I'm listening. Thank you, Margie. Another YouTuber, she knows what it's like when people come and go and come and go. And I appreciate you guys. Super cool. Starts advanced size right now. Crafty, where are we at here? I'm trying to read that. Her sites are van size right now, no room for a Class C. I've had 2 Class Cs here. They're 24, one was 24 feet and one was 25 feet. I had someone come and visit the other day, Felix and Jesse. They're 31 feet. I thought they were coming in the Hummer, and they came in the truck and the trailer. I was in the shop working, and all of a sudden Felix walks in, and I said, "Oh, where's Jesse?" "Oh, he's down there trying to park." He got a trailer backed into one of my sites, 31 feet. He was halfway, more than halfway into the lane. And I had to take out a post for him to get out. He could not get out of the site. So I know there's a lot of people that want to come and see me. They want to come and see the place. And the excavator, they weren't supposed to be like this. The excavation that was done, they're short sites. They are for typically like vans and SUVs. And I never expected 30 feet Class C's wanting to stay here. I'm happy about it, but so until more excavating gets done, it is a trying time down here. But Jesse got out. He's a good driver. It worked. Thanks for remembering. I got excited. The plate I'll bring you is different than what I told you. It'll be a surprise. I love surprises. I love surprises. Oh, guys. Here, I'm gonna do a squirrel. And I'll repeat it in another live stream, but a medical company reached out to me. They, I guess, somehow found out I was a travel nurse in the ER, and now I'm doing van builds and on the road RVing. So they wanted to send me some emergency wound closure bandages. I reached out to them and told them that I would love that, and that it would be even more exciting if I had a few extra to give away at my meetup for those of you that are on the road traveling, that are on blood thinners. Now, whether it's Coumadin or Eliquis, or maybe you have to take a full-size aspirin every day. If you're on a blood thinning medication, please, and you're coming to the meetup, please reach out to me. I've got about 16 packs of these. I want to make sure that those of you that are on blood thinners get them first. And then if I have extra, if there's anybody out there that has like a trauma kit or something, I will give you guys some. And I will definitely be, having the name of the company up so you guys can reach out to them yourselves. So please email me, midwestvanbuilders@gmail.com. If you're on blood thinners and you're coming to the meetup, I would love to save a pack for you. Hopefully you'll never, ever need it. Hopefully it'll expire and you'll never need it. Transit tracker question: is it okay to do small projects on your own vans during the meetup? It will make my family feel better if I tell them that I'm fixing stuff somewhere where there's an ER nurse close by. Is it okay to do small projects on our own vans? Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you're at the meetup, I can tell you there's going to be a few people here that know a thing or two about van building. Les, Bernadette, me, Darcy's getting knee deep, Patty, Stephanie. They've all kind of got their work gloves on hand. Tell everyone my news. Tell everyone my news. Kelly's expecting. No, I'm kidding. Kelly, I think I told you guys, you all know she was killing herself working. And that hospital closed. They actually shut the doors, which I didn't think could happen. I thought they had to give 90 days. Kelly has taken a new job with the VA hospital in St. Louis. And for those of you that know anything about the VA, that means very good benefits and very good salary. So congratulations to Kelly. I believe this is going to increase the frequency that I will see my wife. Oh man. We are progressive. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's becoming more and more common. And yep. Way to go, Kelly. Yay, Kelly. Awesome, guys. Roll it in. Roll it in. Good job. Yep. John Cochran. Yep. That's my Missouri friend. Does Fred Rock have a dump station? No, they do not. No, they do not. If you have like a bucket or something, you can, they've got a toilet there. Now, I think Cherokee Pass up the road, I think they might have a dump station. If Les and Bernadette are listening, could you put it in the chat if Cherokee Pass has a dump station? Everybody's still saying congratulations. I'm super excited. The pay increase is amazing. I may only need to have one job. Oh, yep. Making sure everybody's still congratulating Kelly. Good for Kelly. One job is something to be grateful for. I absolutely, you're not kidding. You are not kidding. When I stayed I had full hookups. You've got full hookups, but you didn't have a dump station, did you? They might have a dump station on the full hookups. And Cherokee Pass does not. Bernadette, do you know if Fred Rock has Do you know if Fred Rock has a sewer? I wonder if they do. I can tell you that if Fred Rock does, and it's only on those sites, you will be available to dump. We'll make it so that you can. I am sure I had sewer hookup at Fred Rock. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Lonnie. So we've got the entire sites booked. So even if you just have something that you need to go and dump, you can go there and dump it. You can rent like the best house in the best neighborhood with services, 500 US a month. That's sweet. That is sweet. That is. I'm sure I had, yeah. And it'll be more consistent hours. I bet you so too. Yeah. Fred Rock doesn't have a dump station, but they have sewer and full hookups. I knew they would know that too. I don't know why I was thinking they didn't. And then I was like, wait a minute, they had somebody staying there for like 2 weeks. Surely they do. According to some Google info, they do have a dump station. Now I'm confused. Who has a dump station? Fred Rock doesn't have a dump station. They do have sewer at their 5 RV sites. I did not know they had the dump station. They don't. Fred Rock does not have a dump station. They do not. Best practice is to call direct. I'm telling you, I was there 9 months and had to walk my buckets up to the outhouse, up to the shower house. I'm telling you, they don't have a dump station. Their RV sites, they've got those sewer cabs. They are right about that. Let's see here. Kentucky jelly is not Kentucky jam. All right. Oh, Patty's saying, yeah, sewer at the sites, but not a dump station. Thanks for the congrats. I was excited to share with you all. Awesome. I didn't know if you wanted to share the news or not. You also never know, something could happen, like someone backs into it. Next thing you know, no dump station. Right. All right, guys, there's 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to go get into Bev's van. If you want a sneak peek, because not everybody watches these videos all the way through. Not everybody sticks around on the live streams all the way through. For those of you guys that have stuck it out, put a 1 in the chat if you want me to go out to the van. I may have choppy audio. I may have choppy reception. We're going to do our best. It's a unanimous decision. Let's go. All right. Oh, Maddie. All right, guys. There's the beast. There's the garage. I'm going to try and not make you guys dizzy. All right. That blue Eddie is on a glide, so I can pull it out. This thing right here is her garage. This thing is huge. Oh, I got it. Pulls all the way out. Look how big that is. That's all her extra stuff. That thing is a beast. This right here is big enough for her e-bike. Now, somebody was asking me earlier about the water. Check this out. I'm going to see if I can keep it on camera. I can't. Check that out. Am I losing it? Midwest Van Builders, Johnny's Journey 008. This is Velcroed on. This is a panel. She moves that aside, and that is her water setup. I did not sew these. Do not get confused. I did not sew them. We're going to go on this side first because I want to show you. She's got double sliding doors. A sliding door on the driver's side, a sliding door on the passenger side. Right here. Hang on a second. Let me move this. Check this out. So when you open the sliding door, this is what you see. This is a solid wall panel. This right here is underneath her sink, so she can access this from the outside if she ever needs to get to anything, if she wants to store anything here. And she's got privacy here. If she wants to take an outdoor shower, she just swings this around and she's got an outdoor shower. Look at that sink. Look at that gold. Let me put this back down here. Hang on. Oh, I just knocked her tassel off. Look at them curtains in there. Look at them curtains. Wow. Underneath here, that little bitty thing underneath there is her Webasto heater. And the controller, I just have it right up here on the other side of the wall. So, all right, let's go to the other side. Oh, I need to put the comments on so I can see what you guys are saying. Nice, way to go. Uh-oh, what's the way to go, Darcy? You know what? The chat might be behind. All right, guys. I put this here so I would quit getting her thing dirty. There's that fancy bench that it can go. Oh, must be so. Oh, her table's there. I got a table there. But there's her couch. Look at that. She put that on the side of it. Woo, that's nice. And then I'm going to turn this around. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Solo mute. How do I turn the camera around? I don't know if I can. I'm going to mess it up. All right, I'm going to turn this around. And look at those cabinets. I'm not sure what you can see. Here, let me see this. Look at that light. Look at that light. Does that not go good with that ceiling or what? Now, she got a gold ice maker. You know you can't have a black ice maker in this fancy van. Here's her light switches. I got them all fancied around there. The shower, let me see here. I'm probably messing this up. The shower door, this is what I'm saying. When the shower door is open, it gives complete privacy to the back of the van. I'm going to try and catch up the chat real quick. It's like Elvis. All right, look at that glass handle. I actually tried to talk her out of this because I thought it was going to be a hip breaker. I thought, you're going to break your hip on that. I've got her refrigerator in there. So she has got 26 inches here, 26 or 25. And look at that shower door. Look at that. That turned out nice. And then inside there, look at the toilet is in there. Just pop that up. Boom. I don't know how. Hopefully you guys saw that. It's hard for me to do it because I'm backwards. And then a closet here, and it's just got 2 shelves, and then a sock drawer here. And you guys know the ProMaster, you got to have these high beds half the time because of those ribs that are on the side. So underneath there, she's got a step, and then over here is her closet down there. Look at this table here. Look at this table. Look at her Lagoon table. Is that not fancy or what? Oh, that's fancy. Oh man, I would scratch this man up. Look at them cabinets. Isn't that cool? It's old picture frames. It's old picture frames with plexiglass on it. That's pretty cool. All right, let me go back in there so I can see. Look at them drapes. Look at them drapes. She made 2 layers, so that goes up into the attic. And this is, that's just the shears. That's crazy. That woman can sew. Now, I'm just saying, she can sew. All right, I'm going to go back in here, and then I can read you guys' comments because I know you're like, oh, that's nice. All right. I forgot to, I should have opened up the freezer so I could show Les and Bernadette all the ice cream I just bought. She is inventive. Thanks for the special viewing. You and all your work on it did a stunning, beautiful job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I keep saying, well, marble tabletop. I know, right? Come on, man. Come on. Man, you want to say hi to Mom? Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Oh, come here. Oh, there you go. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to people. There you go. Oh, you want to say hi? She's like, you left me out there. All right. I'm down for an ice cream tour. Klondike Bars ice cream tour. Save some for us. Sweet Maddie. That's right. All right. Yeah, it's coming along really good, guys. It really is. Oh man, it is 9 o'clock already. Snickers says hi, Maddie. Hi, Snickers. Maddie thinks she's going to get a treat now. Snickers. Is Bobby and Sophie still there? Yes, she is. I thought she was going to sneak in and say hi, but she hasn't. Nice to see how far you've come, Johnny. Keep up the service to society. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks for spending your Tuesday night with us. I look forward to sharing the tour with you guys. Sorry I didn't get a video up Sunday. Darcy was here. I was just swamped. You guys know that. I got to get caught up. And but thanks for being here. You guys stay safe out there. Before we end the show, put it in the chat. If you have any prayer requests, we'll be praying for you guys. Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.